Hi guys, and welcome to part 4 of nightblacks backstory. I hope this time I read a bit better, so yeah. Let's continue. They were yelling at her. "Get off our territory! You are from the river gang!" "No, I'm not. This is a misunderstanding. I'm a rogue. Please spare me," the bunny girl answered scaredly. "One thing is clear," the biggest fox, probably the leader, hissed. "You won't be leaving my territory alive." As he said that sentence, Nightblack couldn't watch any longer. She ran to the edge of the roof and found a rain pipe, which she slid down quick. She ran around the corner and saw the bunny girl surrounded by 3 foxes. She approached them and started yelling at the foxes. "Why are you attacking her? She hasn't done you anything." The fat alpha male turned around and looked at her. "This is none of your business. Who are you even?" he hissed. "I am Nightblack, and you are attacking the girl for no reason. She hasn't done you anything. She isn't even from the rival gang," Nightblack yelled and bolted past the fox. She saw 2 other foxes standing in the dark. One was a bit injured, but still managed to say a lot of inappropriate cuss words to her. She punched him in the chest, and he fell over immediately. The other fox left the side road screaming. She turned around and approached the alpha. He had a bunny girl pinned down on the wall. "One more move and your bunny friend is dead," he hissed. She started running, threw herself on him, and knocked him over. She pinned him down on the floor. "You do her nothing," she shouted. "Nothing." The fox grabbed in his pants and pulled out a knife. "Let's see," he said with a mean smirk. She grabbed out for a gun and pulled it out. "Yeah, let's see," she replied, and pointed the gun at his head. The fox looked at her with slight terror. She wanted to pull the trigger as she heard a banging noise. The fox got up. Nightblack shot and only slightly hit his head. She saw he ran away, whining and screaming, and hurt. She looked where the noise came from and noticed the barrel that has fallen over and was rolling towards her. She jumped to the side quickly, and it rolled next to her away. Then she walked to the bunny girl. "Thank you for saving me," the girl said. "My name is aNnY, by the way. I was on the roof because I ran away from a fight, and then I saw you getting attacked by the foxes, so I thought I'd help you," Nightblack said. "Oh, I'm Nightblack, by the way." "Such a nice name," aNnY said. Nightblack suddenly saw a scar on aNnY's shoulder. "Are you okay?" she asked. "Did the fox hurt you?" "Well, why is so aggressive?" "I live in another part of the city, and I'm not often here," aNnY replied. "This part of the city is quite toxic, and the gangs are everywhere." "You're not from here, are you?" aNnY answered. "No," aNnY asked. "No, I'm from Kitty Dog Town," Nightblack replied. I ran away from home because of my parents. I was hated because of my fur color." aNnY replied. "Oh no, that's really sad." "Wait a sec, aNnY," Nightblack said. "I can clean your wound." "Yes," aNnY said. And it looked like she was blushing. Nightblack licked her tongue over aNnY's wound. As she was finished, she looked up. "Thank you," aNnY replied. "It hurts less now." "That's good to hear," Nightblack said. "Can I ask you something?" aNnY suddenly said. "I have nowhere to go tonight because it's a long way to my home." Nightblack looked at the moon, which had already risen. "I think the house on the other side of the road is abandoned. We can spend the night there." And Nightblack answered. Nightblack noticed aNnY was cold, so she gave her jacket. "Thank you, I was really cold," aNnY said. They crossed the road and entered the abandoned house on the other side. They walked through the entrance room, up a staircase, and into a small side room. There was no bed, but the room was still quite cozy. They sat down on the floor, and aNnY cuddled close to Nightblack. "aNnY, why were these foxes so aggressive?" Nightblack asked again. "They thought I was in a rivalizing gang, which I'm not. Also there is another reason that I didn't told you. My dad works as a detective. When the gangs have a fight, he tries to solve the fight. Some gangs hate him and me because of that reason," aNnY answered. My dad is actually, in fact, an amazing person. He You should meet him, and he continued. I was abandoned by my parents when I was 2 years old, but my dad found and saved me. I wish I had a dad like that, Nightblack said with a sad glow in her eyes. aNnY put her head on Nightblack's chest and fell asleep. Nightblack cuddled aNnY and then she looked at her. She got that feeling again of wanting to protect something and even more. She carefully moved her head over and kissed aNnY gently on her head. Okay, this was the fourth part. I hope you enjoyed, and goodbye. And I post the speed paint later today, so yeah, stay tuned for that.